Okay, so basically I'm going to start off this tutorial with firstly uninstalling my Hill Climb Racing. Now you don't have to if you already have one, but this is just to kind of show the integrity of that I don't have a modded version of Hill Climb or anything like that. Just so people won't be saying this is a modded version of Hill Climb, such like that. Now technically this is modded, but it's not like I'm getting this off of some location from the internet. Now basically we're going to be making custom levels, and what I mean by that is basically you can do stuff like image generation and just like there's so much stuff that you can do to this that like nobody really covered for any reason. So now that it's finished installing, you just want the app to fully load, and then once you're all done with that, just go accept everything and then just close out the app and then open up APK editor. I will have a Mediafire in the description for it. So if you don't have the features that I have or don't even have the app, you can just go in the description, get it from the Mediafire. And then we scroll all the way down here. Let me quickly find it. If I even can. So we go into Hill Climb Racing, full edit, and then decode all files. And then go over to files, right there. Wait for this to load. And this can take a bit to load, so what I would recommend is use stuff like MT Manager, which I'll also have linked in the description. And then there'll also be a stages folder that I have there that you can also use. And then you could just use the replace function like that on whatever folder you're using. So once you're in here, you want to go to assets, and then you'll see the stages. Now stage data, this stuff, it doesn't really matter too much because basically what this is right here is basically there's moving backgrounds on some stages, like the neon for example, like the little neon stuff there. They'll have movements within there. You could possibly use that for modding, but I don't know how to yet. So basically what you want to do is go over to your stages. I'll be using Countryside for example, because that's one that you just unlock right off the rip. And then basically how you can mod this stuff over here is take a note of the resolution that it shows here, and then downsize your image to that resolution right there. So once you downgrade it to that size resolution, you just go right here on the check mark and press replace, and it will change the name for you so you don't have to rename it. But for actual stage modding, which probably won't be used as much, well, the one that I could be seen in use is such like the gravity and friction. So yeah, the coin multiplier, it doesn't matter what you set this as. I just kind of like setting it to the max, which is right there. Now the gravity, you can make this like moon gravity and go 3.5 because I'm pretty sure that's the moon gravity if I'm correct. I might be wrong, either way. Basically just do whatever you want to edit in here, and then once you're done with your stage here, maybe you put in some assets. But remember that the resolution does end up changing with stuff, like as you see over here and here. So just make sure to do that. And if you don't match up the resolutions, the game will end up crashing. Like there's just nothing around that there. The game will just simply crash. So once you're done, go build your APK and the little wrench button up in the top right. And then basically just wait a little bit for everything to get all built, and once it's done I'll be back with you guys. Okay, and now that it's all built, basically what you want to do is go into your home screen quickly, hold on Hill Climb Racing, and then uninstall it. Once that's all uninstalled, just go press install and then wait for that to install. I don't know why, but sometimes this can like take longer than usual APK installs, like how you'll see here. It's just kind of weird like that, and sometimes you might not get a logo. It's just kind of something you have to deal with. And basically, once you load up the game, this will have all your edited stuff here. So everything that you've edited will be inside this APK. As you'll see, Countryside has less gravity here. You can change the friction, and then here's the coin multiplier also. So that's basically the basics of how to do it. Now I will, once I kind of dive more into this factor on like how to mod stuff in this, I will post a more advanced modding tutorial for those images. Just right now I know the game won't crash if you do those resolutions. But yeah, if I do end up learning more than just images, then I will post a second one on this. But I will be making a sub channel in my Discord where I will have where you guys can submit stuff like the data folders, so people could have stages like this that you guys might put with your own backgrounds or such like that. Just one thing to probably like keep in mind with this is that probably best to like use some sort of app to back up your APK. SD-Made, that's the one that I end up using. It's pretty good for backing up APKs, but that's really all I have to say for this whole thing here. It's something that if you know how to use it, you could probably have some fun with it. Well, even just kind of like floating around like this, it's just so out of like normal gameplay element that it's still kind of fun, you know, such like that. And there is some PC controls for emulators on this game. I don't really know why the keyboard even works with this game, really. So yeah, you can play this on Nox and such and still have the same experience as a mobile player for the people that are on my emulator. There are my emulator people inside my server there. So yeah, people on emulators aren't really left out on this. Just I'm not going to go for how to make it on an emulator because I've personally never done that on an emulator within looking into the storage on the Android emulator. Well, either way, that's it for the video, and I will see you guys next time.